And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing the best content from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I'm a real-world flight dispatcher, aiming to bring a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today, we are going to fly a day of Delta, a day of Deltoids. We're going to be operating this 321 with the Sharklets and the CFM engines. I have not flown the CFM engines yet because they are weak as fuck. But we're gonna fly from Minneapolis. Got some weather that is inbound into the Minneapolis area. Head down to Kansas City. Should be a short little flight. Where they too are caught up in this low pressure system, resulting in lots of heavy rain. Same system that for those of y'all who were watching V1 stream, was talking about the squall line and the gusty winds he had last night. Same system that's causing that. So we're gonna fly down there. Hit a little quick turn and then head back to Minneapolis, and maybe, I doubt it, but we'll see if we can beat the weather back into Minneapolis. So should be a good time, hopefully. Let's see, as always, huge shout out to all the channel members, and that's going to be Dustin, Callie Simmer, Jay Foot, Marco, Captain Shack, Image Seeker, Kyle Lewis, Shadow Dark, D-Champ, Wes Burson, Mickey D. Mike, Daniel Cooper, and Captain Nate. Thank y'all guys so much for the continued support. Greatly appreciate it. Love y'all to death. Over to the chat, we got my favorite deer in the house. And not like venison, but, you know, D-E-A-R. But Callie Simmers in the house. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Dude, Thomas Giddens, what's up, man? T-Money. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. We got Zach Hamilton in the house. Great to see you, dude. Welcome. About to take off Fort Wayne, Myrtle Beach, Allegiant 1133. Hell yeah. Get that streaming in. Or streaming the flying in. Marco's in the house. What's up, Marco? Good to see you, dude. AJJ, what's happening, brother? Hope you haven't, you know, thrown your Java Sim stuff across the house and just tore the house up through your fury of Java Sim. D-Champ, great to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. We're gonna jump to it. I have to do a little errand later on, so I want to try to get this done relatively quick. That way I'm not holding my buddy up. But let's see. So kind of same configuration we were in yesterday. Airplane's powered up, but that's pretty much about it. So crew supply, ground control, CBR test. There we go. That down to Captain. ADIRS 1, 2, and 3. Nav logo's already on. No smoking. Omni emergency lights. Temperature here is 10 degrees. So we'll get a little bit of heat going. AP fire. Engine 1. And engine 2. Sweet. Constraints. VORs on both sides. Come down to center pedestal. GCS is auto. TCAS auto. PA and cabin are ready to roll. Put that over to all. Sweet. ATC menu, it's not what I want. AOC menu. Flight of nets. Net data request. While that's loading up, IRS monitor. We are aligning. GPS monitor. Status. We are current. Let's see. Before we go any further, I want to go ahead and get our clearance so we're not getting hit with any changes. 332. Minneapolis clearance, Delta 1630, looking for IFR to Kansas City.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis clearance, cleared to Kansas City Airport. Orski 3 departure, with the on-to IJ transition, then is filed. Climb via SID except maintain 9,000. Departure frequency 2575. Squawk 2145. Cleared to Kansas City Airport, Orski 3 departure, with the Anti-J transition, then as filed. Climb via SID except maintain 9,000. Departure frequency 2575. Squawk 2145. Delta 1630. Delta 1630, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
Contact ground on 121.9er when ready for push and start. Spirit, Delta 1630. I flew a lot of Spirit Wings last night, so I'm probably going to be saying a lot of Spirit by accident. Alright, so our airport reference point, GPS 4452 north and west 93 12 13. It's pretty much the same shit, so that is good. Initialize data request. For sure not last day Microsoft 2020. I agree. 100% agree. There's so many add-ons that aren't going to work. It's going to take time to get all the add-ons caught up, to get it to the state that we're in 2020. 340. Temperature up there is minus 47. Ground temp 10. Triple pause 42.1. Sweet, Minneapolis. Now this is a big question mark. They're departing off of 12 left, 12 right, and 17. We're going south. It's pretty much a crapshoot between 12 right and 17. So we're just going to start with 12 right. If they move us to 17, then whatevs. Alright, Orski 3 departure. That transition inserts. Kansas City arrival. In the plan, we got 19 left. Let's see what they're doing in real life. I expect the ILS 19 left, ILS 19 right. I believe, yeah, we're coming from, well, the star has come from the northwest. I'm gonna say 19 right. That'll give us a shorter taxi in, and it's the direction we're coming from. Unless it's closed, that might be part of why. ILS 19 right on the JSON 4 A6 transition, approach via that's the only procedure we got. Yeah. Okay, we'll do homes. Perfect. Inserts. I'm gonna show y'all some cool shit that I found on Foreflight last night. Andrew, what's up, dude? Welcome aboard. Great to see you. I saw you in V1 stream. Have you gotten the descent bug in the 321? V1 just had it on stream and had it yesterday. Won't do managed descent. Takes some finagling to get it. No, I haven't had that problem. Maybe because I'm a little bit more of a real Airbus simmer. But yeah, I've never had it. I'll have it now that y'all brought it up. Alright, so let's see. Pretty much done with that. Engine fail. Do the standard. Signed by ATC, so we'll just call it 9,000. Temperature's 10. Triple pause is 42.1. So departure, we're not really sure yet. I'm going to throw in 12 right. If we had to come back, uh, 12 right is our longest if we're looking at the winds. If we just need pure runway length, then we got 4.22, but we're going to put in 12 right.
All aircraft be advised, information popping out current altimeter 2968.
Nice low pressure. ILS 12 right, no star, no via. Minneapolis, weather. Winds are 110 at 12. Uh, 112968. And if we needed to come back, minimum's 1042. Alright, from here we're going to hard tune Minneapolis. Request. Okay, plan 0 fuel weight 157.3. Taxi fuel is 600. Route reserve 0. We are carrying an alternate of St. Louis. Gives us a burn of 4.5. And then our reserve fuel is 4.4. Oh. Why did my reserve fuel go in there? 157.3/30. Check the fuel planning. So this whole McDo thing's kind of weird because I'll be typing, I hit a button and I hear it in the sim, but for whatever reason it doesn't register in the sim and on my McDo. So to me it sounds like I've successfully hit the button I was trying to hit, and then all of a sudden I look up and it's it never went through. Alright, so we got a it wants 11.6, which is less than what's on our paperwork, which is what we want. Our block fuel is 21.5. Cool. So we're done with that. Initial climb's already set. Altimeters are already set. So now what we can do is start boarding the airplane. Let's give us some time to hang out and talk and shoot shit. Alright, takeoff done. So you get Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 ASAP. man, I want y'all to be able to hear.
Retard.
Anyways, yeah, so myself as well as Callie Summer, we both ordered the collector's edition. I don't believe it ships until today, so unless they're overnighting it, I'm not going to have it tomorrow on release day. And then I've got a company meeting from 11 in the morning until 6 at night, and then we're going to dinner after that. So I won't even, like, even if it does show up tomorrow, I won't be able to get my hands on it until probably 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. But then Crystal's going to be awake, so then probably not until like 11:30 at night. Which is fine, because maybe by then the downloads will be rock solid. If I don't get it in tomorrow, I have to go down to South Florida for the next 5 days after tomorrow to work, so I won't be able to get my hands on it until I get back from that. So everybody's super hyped about tomorrow. I'm not, because it's not, for me personally, it's not release day, because I probably will not get to play around on it, unfortunately. Makes me super duper sad. And the funny part is tomorrow was supposed to be an off day for me, and then this meeting got scheduled. So Dog Tag Gamer, what's going on, man? Great to see you. It's been a minute. Bro, glad to see your title. What's with all the fear mongering by so many streamers regarding Microsoft Flight Sim 2024? What kind of fear mongering? That, like, shit's not going to go good tomorrow? I think, you know, everybody's, like, a lot of folks are saying that, you know, it's not going to be, or some are saying it's like, you know, today's the last day of 2020. Others saying it's not. If you're an airline person like myself, you like high fidelity airliners with all the bells and whistles and whatnot, then I don't think today is your last day of 2020, because we know for sure that third-party add-ons, especially high complex airplanes like Fenix, will not be compatible tomorrow. So there's going to be some catching up for add-ons until, and I think it's going to take a little bit of time, not super long, nothing like we saw with 2020, but it's going to take some time for add-ons to get kind of reworked and compatible with 2024. There's been a lot of articles come out from third-party devs saying, you know, Microsoft says that you'll more or less be able to drag and drop your community folder and all add-ons will be compatible. But devs, after getting their hands on the dev alpha, are saying that's they're falling very short of that promise. Orbix, not Orbix, Parallel 42 specifically stated that like most of their stuff's not working in 2024. It's going to take a lot of going back and reworking. If you know anything about Parallel 42, their sceneries are, you know, pretty simple compared to something like we're sitting in right now. Although there could be a whole different component to it, being that their stuff's like more bush country. The new ground poly could interfere. You know, who knows? But yeah, it does seem like it's going to take a short amount of time to get our add-ons kind of caught up to the Sims, where we'll have all the things like we do in 2020. But as far as fear-mongering goes, I hope I'm not, like, fear-mongering. Diddy Liquid. What kind of name is that? Thank you for putting that in the title. I've so much, or Microsoft Flight Sim so quick to switch it up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, for me, I know it's not going to be my last. I mean, I wish it was. I wish everything just like that we have now, just pow, you know, worked out of the box and no hiccups, but you know, we all know that's not going to be the case. And if you don't know it, either you live in a false state of reality, or you're just not in the loop. Some people don't read, you know, Flight Sim articles and you know, see the news that's coming out. But Josh, what's up, man? Great to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. I'm in no hurry and doubtful if I will ever go Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I know I will for sure. Honestly, I think the two biggest things that's kind of turning me on about it is the bush flying, and like how, you know, the grass and the dirt kind of compresses to the ground, and the ground is, I think they quoted 4,000 times more detailed than 2020. And you got like sticks and the rocks, and you can get out of the airplane and walk around, explore, and that's kind of stuff that I've always wanted for the bush flying. I love bush flying, and then on top of that, I'm kind of interested in the career mode. I've been doing that on-air company stuff, and it's kind of made my interest peak for 2024's career mode. I think that'd be cool. At least let us know when it shows up. Alright. I don't think I'll be getting it for at least a month. Yeah. I mean, I'd be fine with just the default bush planes, like the Draco. I've always wanted a Draco for the sim. No, all the streamers are doing the fear of missing out for 2024. I could care less. 2020 does everything I needed to. Yeah, exactly right. And I have no problem, like especially with my airliner stuff, kind of falling back on 2020 until, you know, I'm happy with the state of things for 2024. No problem with that. Would there be a reason why the 320 won't come off heading mode? I've done everything I know to do. Have you tried putting in direct to your next fix? Are your flight directors on? That's about the main two things I could think of. Oh, so you finally got it off. What was the problem? Andrew, what's up, dude? Hope a lot of the stuff is backwards compatible, supposed to be, and transferable. I haven't spent a whole lot of money on 2020, but I know a lot of people have. Would suck to lose all that. Yeah, and that's, I think, everybody's biggest concerns. Most stuff is supposed to be mostly backwards compatible, maybe with a little bit of tinkering and, you know, kind of getting it to whatever changes have happened from 2020 to 2024. For sceneries, I don't think it should be a ton. For super complex airplanes like Fenix and iFly and stuff, I could foresee there taking a little bit longer. But I've spent a fuck ton of money on 2020, and yeah, I got the same hope. Yeah, I can see the career mode being very appealing to some. Yeah. I think for me it would for a little while. I don't know how long it would last. Like when I was doing the on-air company, I started my own little company. It started with a Kodiak, hired a pilot, bought another Kodiak, then bought some Honda jets and some other pilots and stuff. And it's kind of one of the things that seemed like was missing or would make that whole experience more fun, is if you could, you know, get out of the airplane, interact with your airplane, like pre-flight your plane, and have like physical passengers, objects, you know, like the Kodiak. That's one thing I love about the Kodiak, is when you have the cargo variant and you put payload in the back, you see boxes. So if like in an on-air company, if I was flying cargo, I would fly the cargo variant, I could see boxes in the back. If I was flying passengers, when you do the payload, you see static passengers in the back. It was really cool. After that, I just needed them to like talk and like, you know, seem a little more alive. And it seems like that's kind of the gap that's going to be filled with 2024. Although, we'll see just like how immersive it is. But hopefully, if anything, that's another avenue for third-party developers to you know, utilize and maybe make missions and make your passengers more lively and interactive and immersive and stuff. So, you know, I always have like so much confidence in the default shit, but where I really get excited is when you have new features like that, third party taking advantage of those capabilities. 2020 has all my sceneries working, liveries, planes, my direct. I wasn't going direct, oh gotcha, hit it multiple times and finally went direct. Interesting. Maybe you weren't on an intercept course? Heard you only need basic 2024 to get all the stuff from 2020 premium. I believe that's true, because they included everything from 2020 into 2024. Image Seeker, what's up, my friend? All right, we got 182, 184 passengers of 230, so we're gonna start getting that. We'll get that APU fired up. Okay, let's see. Let's get our brains back into the airplane. Actually, I really still don't think there's much we can do. Can't even brief it up.
All aircraft be advised information Quebec now current, altimeter 2968.
Same. Somebody pressure going down again. Hello, people. Still just waiting on our final numbers, and we'll be ready to rock and roll out of here. I never put my flight plan into. Let's see. So here's what we're going to be looking at for this flight. Minneapolis. Head down to MCI. 12 right. Departure is the Orsky 3. From there, it's going to join up with the Star. 19 right. Select arrival. So arrival, Jason. There we go. Cruising at 34 feet, or 34,000 feet. ETD, tell it now. And then what we can do is hit taxi route. And so when we get our taxi clearance, we say we're going to go to 12 right. And it's going to put in what it thinks is the quickest and easiest, or what we'll get assigned. But as ATC gives us taxi instructions, let's say we'll take Alpha, hold short, runway 4-22. So there you go, it's got it drawn out right there. And as we taxi, you'll see our little plane icon, blah, blah, blah. And then as we get cleared, we'll say cross, 422, Alpha to, was that Alpha 10? Bam. Check it out. It's pretty dope. I like it a lot. Alright, got our numbers. Okay, so for our departure brief, Aircraft type is A321 for tail strike avoidance. We have no MELs, no CDLs. It's going to be a single engine taxi. We're hoping for runway 12 right. If we get that, we'll expect Alpha down to 12 right. We got one hot spot and one right across. Weather is a factor. Actually, correction, weather is not a factor yet. It's on its way in. Terrain is not a factor. It's going to be standard abort procedures. Anything below 80 knots will be my decision to reject. Above 80 knots, we're only going to abort for engine fire, engine fail, low level wind shear, anything that makes the aircraft's unsafe for takeoff. V1 for popping engine. We're going to go flying. Engine fail procedure, we're going to fly runway heading, speed up, clean up, engine out, acceleration, altitude is 2340. And we'll come back to runway 12 right. If we do need to come back, we'll be over max landing weight. If all goes as planned, we're going to fly the Orsky 3 departure. It's 9,000. And we're squawking 2145. Cockpit prep, maintenance log and tails on board and check, gear pins, covers removed, seatbelt signs. Let's get those on. Fuel pumps. Bleed. Disconnect. ADIRS. RN nav. Fuel. We need 21.5 at the gates. We got 21.5 on board. Altimeter is 2968 set. EFB is checked. Alright. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll welcome you aboard Delta Airlines Flight 1630, service down to Kansas City. We're expecting some bumps on the climb out. We do have some weather en route. We may have to keep the seatbelt sign on for the remainder or for the entirety of the flight. But we'll talk to air traffic control. We'll try to find those best rides once we get up there. Please listen to your flight attendant. She's not just there for your comfort, but also for your safety. And as always, I want to thank you for flying Delta Airlines. Goodbye. All right. Let's check these messages real quick. What we got here? That's our fuel uplift. Don't care. Get out of here. Load sheet. So it's 25.6. And required is 19.6. Alright, before start checklist, windows, doors, and slides closed and armed. Beacon on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brake is on. And transponder is in auto before start. It's done. Let's rock and roll. What nasally PA announcement was that? Come on, man, you know, it's just the Delta way. Actually, just gotta have like a real deep, masculine, I'm a former fighter pilot voice. I take no shit. Definitely get the need that at least 2 minutes minimum. I agree. Old Craig, what's going on, dude? Welcome aboard, great to see you. Look at this fancy pen tablet thing. Hey, for Foreflight next year, so I've got vacation off for that. I have the mightiest Foreflight subscription. So when we have our 2 tablets in the cockpit or 3, we can sign into Foreflight and use it with our flying. I think it would be very useful. Good day. Incredible setup you got. Did you use Microsoft or I don't know why I keep trying to read ahead without actually reading words. But did you use FSUIPC to set it up? Yes. In fact, I should say that. I'm gonna make sure that I have. Yep. Sure is on. But yes, sir. That is exactly what I used. Minneapolis ground. Delta 1630 ready for push and start. Thinking.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis ground, pushback approved, face northwest.
Pushback approved, face northwest, Delta 1630. Brakes release. Whoops. Sorry, ATC. Brakes release clear to push. Nose left. Come on, Cap. Scoot your chair up. What's going on, John? Yo. Great to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Have you done any flying with the 380 yet? I took off and then I killed it. I was getting a lot of performance issues. I've updated it since then, but I have not flown it since then. Brake set, clear off the headset, clear disconnect. We look for the pin on the right side of the airplane. Up 0.7. Too much. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I took a look at it. Thought I was talking to it. Yeah, I thought it looked good and stuff. It's just the performance was terrible, and I didn't have much time to tinker with it. I thought about streaming it today, but I was like, I'm gonna be pushed for time as always. Maybe we'll do a red eye streaming it tonight. All right, come on, lady. Minneapolis grounds, Delta 1630, ready to taxi to the runway.
Delta 1630, runway 12 left taxi via Bravo, Hotel, Charlie, Quebec, Papa 10.
Bravo, Hotel, Charlie, Quebec, Papa 10. Wow. Why can't I just get one?
Runway 12, right? Left taxi via Bravo,
like right
Hotel,
there.
Charlie, Quebec, Papa 10, Delta 1630.
It's on the south side of the airport. We're going south. Stupid. Whatever. Alright, taxi route, 12 left. And it's pretty much got it all in there correctly already. So. Bravo, Hotel, Quebec. Where's Charlie at? Oh, I see. Bravo. Yellow. Thank you much. Quebec. And then pop it here. So now we got 2 hot spots and the runway to cross. Good times. So here's what we're looking at for our taxi. As we start moving, there you go, you'll see us. And then I'll have that to help guide me all the way. Takes a lot of thrust to get this sucker moving. So weak CFMs.
Approaching 30 left.
Clear on the left, and we've got that aircraft right there. It's chemtrails. I'll wait and see what he does. In the meantime, let's see. Gross weights 178.8, flaps config 2, fuel on board 21.3, V1's 139, V2's 154. Initial climb up to 9,000. Departing off runway 12 left. On the Orsky 3 departure, first fix is journey. Flight controls check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight controls checks complete.
Approaching 2-2.
Flight Force, what's up, man? Welcome aboard. Dog Tap Gamer, it is beyond ATC. Let's see, John, am I ready for 24? Hell yeah. Whenever, it could be up to a week before I get to actually fly it due to work, but eventually I'll be super stoked to get to mess around on. I'm gonna have to watch y'all play it for a while before I get to. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we are like not friends on. Well, bro, shoot me a thingamajig. What's my name on here? Ah, got it. Accepted. Alright, we're gonna take a left here on Charlie, or on Quebec rather.
Approaching runway 22. Entered runway 22, 8,300 feet remaining.
Alright, tax checklist, gross weight comparison complete. Pitch trim is supposed to be 25.6, 25.6% CG set, V1 VR V2 flex, 39, 54, 54, no flex, flaps config 2, flight controls are checked, ECAM-MO, take off all green, ECAM status is checked.
Runways.
Predictive wind shears on auto, TCAS code set, TRA, cabin crews advised, and mini brief is complete.
Delta 1630, contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7.
I didn't read it back, but whatever. Contact tower on 26.7 Delta 1630.
Delta 1630, request not understood.
Whatever.
Traffic, traffic.
Minneapolis Tower, Delta 1630, holding short, runway 12 left, ready for takeoff.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis Tower, wind 110 at 1 tree. Our nav to journey, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff.
Our nav journey, clear for takeoff, runway 12 left, Delta 1630. Lineup checklist, takeoff runway 12 left confirmed inside and outside. Fuel, we need a minimum of 19.6. We got 21.1 on board. Engine mode selector is normal. Bleed packs are set. Let's rock and roll.
Approaching runway 12 left. Entered runway 12 left. 8,100 feet remaining.
Homeboy's off.
On runway 12 left.
Manitoga SRS runway, I thrust blue. 8 knots, thrust set. 100. D1. Rotate. That was right. Gear up and some spoilers.
Delta 1630, contact Minneapolis departure. Take care.
Up to departure, Delta 1630. Departure, Delta 1630, climbing 2,700, 9,000 RNAV journey.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis departure. Good day. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
I maintain flight level 17,000 feet from Delta 1630. Flap 0, speed checks, flap 0, after takeoff. Landing gears up, flaps retracted, APU off. Hell yeah. God, it looks good. And see, this is why I don't have a problem sticking with 2020 if I have to for airliner flying. I think I missed a membership alert. Let's see. Oh, Josh. Josh is back. Welcome back to the wrong side. Cattle class, my friend. Very happy to have you back. Thanks so much for the support as always. Show y'all what we're about to fly into. Is it gonna be nasty? So here we are, RNAV into journey. We got all this nastiness that we'll probably be cruising over most of. So tops look like they're anywhere between 25,000 feet, 30,000. Got some light turbulence here and there, some light at 34, 35,000, 22, 36. Got moderate down here just over Kansas City. Oh, and low level wind shear as well, plus minus 10 knots. Yes, we got some stuff, some nastiness. So here's kind of a profile view going up to 34,000 feet. We should be above most of the moderate stuff, although we might catch some bumps on the way down. A little bit better than I thought it would have been. Text my buddy real quick.
Delta 1630, contact Minneapolis Center 133.7. Have a good day.
33.7, have a good one, Delta 1630. Minneapolis Center, Delta 1630, climbing 14,500 for 17,000.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis Center, climb, maintain flight level 340.
Maintain flight level 340 for Delta 1630. 34 blue.
Aircraft calling request not understood.
Watch over here when we hit transition, so I'll give you all the views.
Delta 1630, contact Minneapolis Center 132.35.
Over to 32.35 for Delta 1630. Minneapolis Center, Delta 1630. Climb in 17,000, flight level 340.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis Center, roger. Delta 1630, contact Minneapolis Center 135.0. Take care.
Over to 135.0, Delta 1630, make up y'all's minds.
Climbing through transition altitude.
The request not understood. Minneapolis Center, Delta 1630, climb in 18,000 for 340.
Delta 1630, say altitude.
Climb in flight level 190 for flight level 340.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis Center, roger.
B1 texted me. nastiness now. A little bit of anti-ice on.
Delta 1630 Minneapolis Center, expect Jason 4, runway 19er left.
Damn, already? We expect the Jason 4, runway 19er left for Delta 1630. So we got 300
Delta
miles to go.
1630, verify instruction.
I just did, you bitch ass. We'll expect Jason 4 arrival and expect runway 19er left for Delta 1630. Put me on the wrong damn runway too. I'm over this damn beyond ATC shit. And watch, so he just assigned me an arrival runway. If I ask to change it.
Delta 1630, request arrival runway change.
Watch this.
Delta 1630, roger,
oh wow,
say
actually
runway.
fucking give me the option.
Request runway 19er right, Delta 1630.
Delta 1630, confirm arrival, runway change 19er right.
Affirmative, Delta 1630.
So usually when I do that,
Delta 1630, roger, change to 19er right, approved. New instructions to follow.
they'll assign me a runway, then I'll ask for another, and it'll say you have not yet been assigned an arrival runway. We'll assign you a arrival runway when you get closer to top descent. Blah 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 blah. I bet you just assigned it to me. Don't be stupid.
Delta 1630, roger, change to 19er right, approved. New instructions to follow.
New landing runway 19er right, affirm, Delta 1630.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis Center, expect Jason 4, runway 19er right.
Expect Jason 4, runway 19er right, Delta 1630.
Okay, Jesus. Do all that. So we can get called up. Captain Nate, sorry dude. I just now seen that I missed yours as well. But great to see you, man. Welcome aboard, Flight Force. Welcome, dude. Hope everybody's doing well. But yes, Josh, it is a Christmas tree. I bought a Christmas tree just for the sim room. I forgot to turn my garlands on. I got lit up garlands as well. Like the VRAS. I don't know if I think I have it set up where y'all can hear Foreflight's VRAS. I guess it's like VRAS. Like totes. I see we got the Christmas lights frame out already. Yes, sir. I am in a full Christmas spirit. I put a garland up on top of our headboard last night. It's all lit up. Adds to the vibes. We got like a kind of a Christmassy bed cover that her aunt gave us last year. So we got that on the bed. We were watching Santa Claus 2 last night.
Delta 1630, contact Minneapolis Center 127.75.
127.75 for Delta 1630. Minneapolis Center, Delta 1630, climbing in flight level 260, flight level 340.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis Center, roger.
Let's see, fly-by-wire. Rough morning in the industry today, huh? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, my girlfriend actually called me. She got an email from like a customer side of things, and I was like, hey, I got this email. It says this, it says that, blah blah blah, and I was like, all right, well I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, it's not great. Do you get the new VRAS? It's badass. Yep. I've got it installed. Unless you were talking to somebody else. So we were due out at 2035, and we got out at 2014. So we're gonna have an early arrival. Might be a gate, or it might be an aircraft in our gate when we arrive. In the real world, you want to leave too early. You do run into those issues. Clouds are bright. Good ride so far. I cannot talk today. So yeah, on the next update, beyond AC, you can request different. Oh, good. I need that. Wait, where'd the Siri voice come from? So part of what you're probably hearing is Foreflight, and the other part is the airplane itself. I have it set where you can hear both of them. Sorry I've been so absent in real life. Started traveling again with work. Just back from a week-long deer hunt. Oh man, I am. What were you hunting? Mule deer? Or let's see, eastern Arizona. Mule deer, maybe blacktail. That's awesome, dude. And don't apologize, because I have been extremely absent myself. Same thing, work's got me traveling, coming up a lot. I'll be traveling pretty much after tomorrow. I'm going to be traveling to South Florida every week for work, and then I have 2 weeks of vacation. Be going to Park City, Utah, and then Monroe, Louisiana, my hometown. Come back, and then for the next 2 to 3 weeks after that, I'll be going back down to South Florida all the days that I work, and then back up here, back and forth. So things should kind of level off in January. But until then, I'm going to be moving around a lot. So do not apologize. I think I'm going to get 2024. Just need a better CPU. I have the minimum specs, but not the recommended. Only thing lacking is my CPU. I want that A10 and PC24. There you go. Yes, sir. Thankful Black Friday's coming up. Yep. Capitalize on it. Be a 20 for a while, at least till we know how that A330 is. So the A330 is going to be what pushes you over the edge to get it. Yeah, that auto renewal doesn't like me for whatever reason. I don't have any problems with V1's auto renewal. Interesting. I think it's some setting thing for mobile optimization. I don't know, you'd have to ask V1. Interesting. Yeah, whenever I saw you like re-subscribed or whatever, that's the first thing I thought of. Was like, I bet it was his auto renewal again. Getting any runway assignment climbing out is crazy. I agree. How long is this flight? It's an hour and 6 minutes. I flew 2 flights last night that were shorter than this, and I didn't get runway assignments until at least cruise. We're still not even at cruise right now. Crossing 32.5, and we're just about to hopefully poke out of the tops of this stuff. Well, I never get approved for my runway request, probably why I haven't used Beyond ACC in a while. I used it for my 2 flights last night, and they did that stupid thing where it's like it assigns your runway, then you ask to change it, and they're like, you haven't been assigned one. What? Did they give you a number to call, Kelly? Got the icicle lights up on my house yesterday. I thought about that today. Should I put my lights up or should I stream? And I went with streaming because I miss you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do lights this year. I'm gone so much. I won't even be able to enjoy them. Do all that work for nothing. But then again, maybe I will. Maybe in between my travels, coming home will feel a little more homely. So are you commuting to South Florida, or are you going to be driving down there? I'm going to be riding the Bright Line. Costs about the same as gas, but it's a lot easier. So I'm going to be riding the Bright Line down there, and then staying at our company hotel. That's what I heard in this Foreflight. Yeah, I kind of figured so. You'll hear it say a lot of stuff like climbing through transition altitude, arrival ADIS is this. It has a lot more stuff. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Got you a 10-pointer. That is awesome. Jealous. And was it Bo? I don't think rifle season has started just yet, has it? Obviously it changes from state to state. Vertical Sim, my friend, how's it going, dude? Hola, mi amigo. Buen dia. Great to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Glad you fared pretty well through the hurricanes. All right, so is it Steven Tan or Stevan? Stevan. I wonder if the aerodynamic physics of Microsoft 2024 will be like X-Plane 12. I don't know, but one thing that like V1 talks about a lot is on the crosswinds. The nose goes in the wrong direction than it should with a crosswind. So hopefully that'll get fixed. Check Discord. Roger that. Yes, sir. That is awesome.
Delta 1630, contact Minneapolis Center 134.0.
Of course, I get interrupted. 34.0 for Delta 1630.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis Center, roger.
I didn't say anything. That is a good looking deer, man. Good looking deer. Oh, I love it. I love it. How was the weather? What was the temperature like? I'd love to go hunting out west. Congrats, man. That's an awesome deer. All right, check. Interesting. I don't know. I guess we're gonna get out of these tops. which is fine. Good rides. We went on a proper A330, and after peeping who's in the chat, a proper West Palm Beach. Oh, that's funny. Rifle 6.5 Creedmoor, 260 yard shot. Attaboy. That is awesome. Hunting is one of the few things that I would prefer to do over flight simming. There you go, fly-by-wire. Mid-60s. Ooh, nice. Very nice. That's kind of been what it's been here. At least the lows have been in the mid to low 60s. I think next week, of course, while my ass is in South Florida, Orlando is going to get into the 40s. So I'm going to miss it. Fucking work. But that's how it be sometimes. Being more will kill my motivation on it a bit, but I promise it's coming. Yeah, that whole BM world thing. Someone needs to get their ass whooped. Mo man will take you there. 5-hour drive east of Phoenix. Dude, I'm down. Alpine, Arizona, up around 8,000 feet. Oh my god, I'll be fucking dying. Like if I had to. Man, did you sit in a stand or did you stalk? Because if I had to stalk, I'd be breathing so hard I'd miss any shot. There'd be at 50 yards, we'd be breathing so hard. Kapow! Hit the ground. That sounds like a perfect trip. Fly out to Phoenix, go fly the World Flight Cali Crew new 7.3, and then take a trip out to the woods. Shoot a deer, and then come back with some backstrap. Like, have you ever thought of hunting in South Dakota? Dude, I'd hunt anywhere I can hunt. I don't give a shit where it's at. I would for sure be down to hunt in South Dakota. Ah, fuck. Hit the autopilot button. I bet those deer are quite massive. Actually, I only have to bet. I know they are. You can see the picture. You never know. We're in Arizona. We stalked. Not hard. Okay. Yeah, stalking. I've never stalked before. Coming from Louisiana, everything is just thick pines. So, most folks will just sit in either in the ground blind or a tree stand. Stalking would be a lot of fun. Microsoft Flight Sim 24 is 95% of the physics of X-Plane 12. Well, as long as they get that damn crosswind right, because I know what V1's talking about. I had a crosswind landing last night, and it did not, like, the nose kept wanting to go into the wind, and just no. Never seen so many deer in my life. Mules aren't skittish like whitetails. You can whistle and they will stop and stare you down. Really? I didn't know that about mule deer. Well, that's fun. That's awesome. He's like, are you talking to me? Yeah, pow. Get in my freezer. Yeah, if they don't get hit on our interstates with our 80-mile-per-hour speed limits, oof. Yeah, that would hurt. Especially a big old deer, big old nanny doe. Just lots of weight plowing into your car. Alright, checking Discord. Let me know when you've sent it, and if it's a DM or if you're putting it like in a channel or something. I think whenever I was in Utah last year, we were driving from Bryce Canyon to Vegas. I'm pretty sure the speed limit was like, no, it was 80. I was thinking it was 85. It was 80. And then, you know, the typical rules, like on interstate, you can go, you know, 9 over. So we were going 89. I was getting a little bit nervous, man, because like if I can't see on the other side of a hill, it bothers me because I'm not used to it. It's like, what's on the other side of the hill? Is it a sharp turn? I'm gonna go off the edge. Send you a release plus the Fenix 321IE net B fuel. All right. No, that no, that looks spot on to me. You got 52 minutes of extra gas, min destination. It's gonna be your reserve plus alternate 7.9. Alright, it looks spot on. So I dropped a 427-pound bull elk in the same location back in December 2017. Damn. I bet that got your heart pumping. I would love to shoot an elk.
Delta 1630, contact Minneapolis Center 119.6.
19.6 for Delta 1630. How big is Minneapolis Center? Should hit Kansas City Center sometime. Minneapolis Center, Delta 1630, flight level 340. Alright, let's start getting...
Aircraft calling did not copy.
Oh my god. Delta 1630, flight level 340.
Delta 1630, Minneapolis Center, roger.
Okay. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna do runway 19 right. 5-mile range ring. In the center line. I'll do that on both sides in case I were to go around. Just for better orientation. So currently in Kansas City, winds 150 at 16, 3 statute miles, rain, mist, scattered at 1,000, broken 1,400, overcast 47. Temperature is 17, dew point 16, altimeter 2932. Pretty low pressure. A lot warmer than I would have thought it would be. see, minimum's 1191, which is 200 feet height above touchdown. Damn, why do we got so much extra gas? That's not right. So we got 2 hours and 16 minutes of extra fuel. Should have a total of 30 minutes of extra fuel. How is it that we're got the alternate in there, reserves in there? So we've got 10,000 pounds of extra. That's a little odd. Alright, let's brief it real quick. Alright, for time purposes, we're only about 34 miles from top of drop. So we're planning the ILS runway 19 right, charts 41-5, effective 2nd of August 2024. Frequency is 109.1. India Papa Alpha Juliet, cross checks in the box. Final approach course 191, also cross checks. Intercept the glide slope at Pica, 2,400 feet. Decision altitude is 1191, 200 height above touchdown. Touchdown zone elevation is 991. MSA around the Kansas City VOR is 3,100 feet. If we go miss, we'll climb to 2,000, and then a climbing right turn to 4,000 on heading of 240 and outbound on the Kansas City VOR radio 223 to Rugby, intercept DME 25.0 off Kansas City VOR and hold. Transition levels 18,000 feet. Got a 3-degree glide slope. Minimums for this approach 200-foot ceilings, half-mile visibility. We got the weather for that. On runway 19 right, we've got high intensity runway lights, center lights, approach lights, touchdown zone lights, PAPI on the right with a 3-degree glide path on the PAPI. Runway's grooved, RVR's reporting, and 9,776 feet of usable runway from the glide slopes, 150 feet wide. Once we land, I have no idea where we're parking. It's going to be a left-hand turnoff and pretty much straight down into the ramp. Big ass hot spot. Taxiways Echo and Fox intersect with runway 927 intermediate. Wait, is that the right one? Oh, yeah, it's 3. Spec congestion taxiway Bravo near main terminal. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Don't care. Still don't have time to care. Kansas City 19 right. Let's call it good. We got moderate rain. Landing weights. Just gonna make this easy.
Destination ATIS is 128.375.
Instead of doing the math, 160. It's about 170. Low auto brake, max reverse, manual land, flaps full, arc thrust on. Land distance available 10,801, but as we just discussed, we have 9,776 feet of usable runway from the glide slope. Lander factored landing distance is 7,779 feet, so we are good there. It's going to be an ILS approach. We got the ILS push buttons armed, auto brake low. Weather is a factor. We got moderate rain and some gusty winds. Terrain is not a factor. And right seat landing. Aircraft types A321 for tail strike avoidance. No MELs, no CDLs. Call it good. Let me know if you got any questions in the chat. They never cleared me to descend at all.
Delta 1630, ready for descent.
Delta 1630, descend via Jason 4, arrival Kansas City, landing runway 19er right, altimeter 2932.
Descend via the Jason 4, arrival, landing runway 19 right, and altimeters 2932 for Delta 1630.
Negative, descend via Jason 4, arrival.
Descend via the Jason 4, arrival, Delta 1630. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your first officer speaking. We have begun our initial descent into the Kansas City area. We are expecting some bumpy rides on the way down. We got a nice area of weather, some moderate to heavy rain on the descent that we'll be contending with. We'll do our best to make it as smooth as possible, but we do want to go ahead and turn that seatbelt sign on now and have you take your seats in preparation for any turbulence that we may encounter. So current weather down there in Kansas City, we've got some moderate rain and some mist, about 3 miles visibility. Temperatures 63 degrees Fahrenheit. And as always, I want to thank you for flying Delta. We have enjoyed your company today and taking your money, and that's we just appreciate that you're giving us your money and not Delta Air, or correction, you're not giving your money to Spirit Airlines. As always, I want to just thank you for that, getting rid of another competitor. 5 times, please pay Kevin for a row. Yeah. Alright, y'all, have a physical therapy appointment to go to. Gotta get back to being able to walk again. Yeah, kinda need to do that. So I'm hitting it hard. Love y'all. Hope to see you guys on a red eye later tonight. Love you too, my friend. And enjoy that rehab. Good luck to you. Get your walking on. Kinda need to be able to do that. The only thing hunting out here, it's like, oh, interesting. So you may get Lucky when you draw back to back for a few years, or you may go 5 to 6 years. Wow. Yeah, like in Louisiana, you just go to Walmart, buy your tags, $3, $2, and get to hunting. God. So everything is lottery, or is it just mule deer? Hey deer, did you know 75% of deer accidents happen in November? Probably because the rut is on, I would assume. Couple that with some full moon nights. We've been having some full moons lately. And they get to moving around. I was thinking more along the lines of like not enough. Oh, gotcha. Burned the 4.2. Sorry, I had a little sneeze. Burned 4.2 on that. Supposed to be 45 minutes worth of reserve. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. 10,000 extra. Dispatchers never give 1 pound extra. I wouldn't say never. Some just. And then others like get really stingy with it, and then kind of become a little combative when the captain calls, which is not how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. But 10,000, you might see that on a tanker flight. But aside from that, just 10,000 pounds of dispatch add for contingencies, probably not. Now, by the time they burn that 10,000 pounds, the crew's timed out on the next flight, and everybody is screwed. That's what I'm getting at. The SP profile seem all for the 321s. Yeah, I think you're right. That is why you back everything up with your own math and never rely fully on the software. You're 100% right. I don't think it was showing that much extra when we initially planned. Although I don't think I looked at it. Like, I don't think I specifically looked at the extra, which any real life pilot's gonna do. Hell yeah, negative 157 in the Myrtle, 13 knot. Oh, a 13 knot crosswind. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Flying Phoenix or flying fly-by-wire? You're not going to 24 until all the Phoenix stuff works. Wouldn't be that great for me with the setup I've got. Gotcha. Oh, big game is lottery. Gotcha, gotcha. It makes sense that, like, you know, bear, elk, stuff like that would be, but I wouldn't have thought that with deer. Last night was the last supermoon of 24. Oh, really? I was kind of liking the supermoons. Julian, so does the MCI scenery still not have working ILS? I've flown into this scenery a number of times. I've never encountered the ILS not working. I can't tell you the last time I updated it. I don't even know where I bought it from. But if it's not working, we're about to find out. We'll be going around and coming back with RNAV. Phoenix 320 Sharks. Hell yeah. What airline? Oh, you told me. Allegiant. Pilot's life. Hell yeah. So it's kind of funny now, like, so I was flying for American Airlines in a pilot's life as well as VAAL at the same time. And
Delta 1630, contact Kansas City Center 127.9er. Have a good day.
Over to 27.9 for Delta 1630. See ya. Kansas City Center, Delta 1630 is at flight level 190, descending the Jason 4 arrival.
Delta 1630, Kansas City Center, roger.
It's my ATIS, 28375.
Temperature 17, 2.16. Altimeter 2932. Landing and departing runways 19 right, 19 left, 09. Read back, I'll hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Sierra.
Sierra. Yeah, so then the 319 and 321 came out, and I, for like 2 or 3 weeks, just reapplied with Spirit. I kept getting rejected by Spirit. As a captain on a pilot's life with like a 98, 99% pilot rating. It was irritating the shit out of me. But I got on with Spirit, and now I want to get back on with American because we got the Max. What's the damn altimeter? 2932. Because we got the Max, we got the Sharklets, got the IEs, we got the CFMs, 777. Like, we've got so many things now. PMD G73. Like, I think American has the most diverse fleet that we could utilize all of our airplanes with. 7.8, you know. So I tried to get back on with them, and I got rejected. As I kind of figured I would, since I just quit them. Hell in a pilot's life, I started with Viva Airbus, then went to Frontier, then Alaska, now Allegiant. Dude, I've been all over the place in mine. Let's see. But I don't want to do that. Let me go through. So I started with Skymark Airlines, went to Alaska, Southwest, Spirit, no, American for like 6 flights, Spirit, Southwest, American, Spirit, and that's where we're at. I thought I flew for more airlines than that. I thought I flew for Delta at one point. Actually, I think I did, and I didn't do it. No, I did. There it is. Delta Airlines, JetBlue. I did 1, 2, 3, 4 flights with Delta. 1 flight with JetBlue. Back to Spirit. Then back to American.
Delta 1630, contact Kansas City, approach 124.7.
Kansas City, approach 124.7, Delta 1630. Kansas City approach, Delta 1630, descending the Jason 4 arrival with information Sierra.
Delta 1630, Kansas City approach. Good day, altimeter 2932. Expect the ILS runway 19 right via Holmes.
Altimeter 2932, and we'll expect runway 19 right via Holmes for Delta 1630.
Negative, runway 19er right.
I said that. Runway 19er right, Delta 1630.
Negative, runway 19er right.
Shut the fuck up.
Altimeter 2, 9er32, expect the ILS runway 19er right via Holmes, Delta 1630.
Just can't hear shit. Let's see, we got true outside temperature of 14, or of 18, but static at 4. That all. Alright, folks, let's see if we hit some bumps. Just so you know, it's real. You funny. You think so funny. Alright, approach checklist. Briefing's complete. Approach stable by 1,000 feet AGL. ECAM status. Check that. Normal. Seatbelt sign on. Minimums 1191. Baro set. Altimeters 2932 is set.
Class Bravo below in 13.7 miles.
And that's Foreflight. Let me know that we're about to run into some Class Bravo airspace. Alright, we're going sterile. We got the rains. It's raining. It's that sideways rain. Goodness, man. Love it. Rain going across the window while we're popping in and out of clouds. It's just, it's so good. Shadow, I figured out what was wrong with my internet, by the way. I had the wrong string key set up. Like, I had the wrong string key selected. I had, I think, like, the 4K one picked, but I wasn't in the 4K. I can't remember. But anyways, changed it, and it's working pretty good right now. Jenny. We're gonna go to Kansas City and say Jenny. I love Jenny. Yeah, I mean, unless maybe I'm just getting lucky on this one. But, because with each stream key will demand certain bit rates and all that kind of stuff. Refresh rates, all that shit will be set up for, so I just happened to notice. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the right one. Stream keys will do it. There we go. So maybe we figured it out. User error. Nothing surprising about that. Let's take a quick look and see what like live real world traffic is doing in and out of here. It's nothing crazy, so I would imagine there's no holding or anything. Delta's got a 7.5 that's coming in. Got a SkyWest CRJ, SkyWest ERJ, Delta 7.5. All right. Kansas City approach. I need lower.
Delta 1630, cleared direct Holmes, cross Holmes at or above 4000, cleared ILS runway 19er right.
Direct Holmes, cross Holmes at or above 4000, cleared ILS runway 19er right for Delta 1630. Wow, look how pretty that is. Alright, I got a glide slope and a localizer, so I'm guessing the ILS is working. In real world, I know the Sims weather isn't this fast, but we got some moderate to heavy rain that is just on the south end of the field. Alt star. Alright, so that is the SkyWest CRJ, and that is the Delta 75. Try to squeeze in between them. Watch me localize and glide slip into downtown. That'd be funny.
Delta 1630, contact tower 128.2.
Tower on 128.2 for Delta 1630. Why is it not capturing? You might be right about that ILS. Kansas City Tower, Delta 1630, ILS runway 19er right.
Delta 1630 tower, wind 150 at 16, runway 19er right, cleared to land.
Clear land, runway 19er right, Delta 1630. Glide slope low, there we go.
No, Delta 1630 cleared to land, runway 19er right.
Clear land, runway 19er right, Delta 1630.
No, Delta 1630 cleared to land, runway 19er right.
Clear to land, runway 19er right, Delta 1630. It's like you'll say niner. Woo. This will probably be the only leg that we get to today, so we're going to do a replay. I was wanting to do a flight back, but I gotta go drop off some tables, pick up some chairs for Thanksgiving from my buddy's house, and he's just getting off of work, so if he has to wait for me to do the next leg, he's gonna have to wait for me to go to sleep if that's something he wants to do. I don't want him to have to wait for me. Alright, we're recording. 6 miles will go. Man of speed. Gear down. Arm spoilers. Flaps 3.
All aircraft be advised, information Tango now current, altimeter 2935.
2 mile final runway 19 right.
Thank you. Oh, that heavy precip is over the airport now. Alright, visual on the runway.
Approaching 19 right.
$500.
500. 400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 7, 5,
5,000 feet remaining.
Delta 1630, exit left at Alpha 10.
No. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I want. Exit left Alpha 10 for Delta 1630.
Delta 1630, contact ground 121.8, CU.
21.84 Delta 1630. Ground Delta 1630 just exited or vacated runway 19 right at Alpha 10.
Delta 1630, welcome to Kansas City Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
I don't fucking know. So, how about you shush? .75 getting off right there. Yep, that's him, boy. Woo! Sexy Delta 75. Let me front row Kenny, what's going on, dude? Said it looks pretty spot on. I agree. I haven't seen it with the new terminal though. I think they still have the two remaining closed terminals modeled. Who'd that be? Oh, wow, we got. Oh yeah. So there was one Delta 75 taking off going to Atlanta while the other one just landed. It's pretty dope. These engines are so slow to spool up. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Instead of parking, we're just going to leave the airplane running. We're not being tracked on anything other than Volanta. So we got a negative 147 on that landing. Very similar to our good friend Mr. Zach. We're going to leave it running for the replay. So. Turn my ugly mug so y'all can enjoy the landing. One more before 2024 drops. Just downloaded the new Real Cars add-on. Anyone tried it yet? Yep. I've been using it throughout this whole flight. It just gives you a bunch of kind of random shit. It's nothing too super duper cool. It sounds like the engines are maxed out. Dang, I missed the landing. Had to deal with a Tesla issue. That's no fun. It was a decent little landing with our little crosswind we had. Floaty. Those gusty winds are making it a little hard to get down.
feet remaining. $4,000 remaining. Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway. Approaching 19 right.
Very spicy. That's why I chose Kansas City, was just for the spice level, for all the juice. you know, I feel like maybe I need to go uninstall and reinstall it, but I feel like that whole immersion thing,
5,000 feet
I should be
remaining.
seeing that. I should be, like, it's cool enough and there's so much moisture that I would think you would see some sort of effects. But I'm not seeing anything. There's no, like, tire spray, nothing.
Remaining.
Taxiway.
Approaching 19 right. Feet remaining.
Definitely over flared there just a little bit. I'm on the way to LaGuardia for the RNAV X-Ray and heavy ass 200 passenger A321 Sharklets, and with the sim brief profile, it's like it'll be 2,500 to 3,000 under plan. Huh. So like an underburn or an overburn? Underburn, right? Southwest out there in the distance. God, I just fucking love all the details on Phoenix. Look at that. Oh, nobody does it better.
5,000 feet remaining.
I think if they made a Fenix 7.5, I don't care how good Bluebirds is.
4,000 remaining.
I mean, I don't want to say that because this was Phoenix's first airplane, right? And like nobody knew who the hell they were, what they were going to be able to do when they showed up to the scene. Bluebird could be as this high quality. And you got like iFly2 that's really good with the cabin stuff. I don't think their external model is as detailed as Phoenix is, but could you imagine a Phoenix 7.5? Or hell, I would buy a Phoenix 737, even though we've already got two good ones. Like one good, I'd say one really good and one fantastic one. Man, if their 7.5 has anywhere close to the amount of detail as the Phoenix does, oh my God, I will have to keep towels close by. Fucking look at this airplane. I absolutely love how the radome is like a cleaner, brighter shade of white than the rest of the airplane. Just gives it that little bit of character. If only Delta had IE engines instead of these little measly CFMs. Look at, ugh. And like from this point, like it kind of looks a little bit like a 7.5. In my humble opinion, this airplane is just purely orgasmic. Alright, what view should we end the stream on? I just don't even know. How about something like this?
Runway 19 right. 2,800 feet remaining. Caution! Short runway! Short runway! Approaching 19 right. Altimeter 7. Altimeter 7.
Shut up, Foreflight. Fuck. Alright guys, well I'm going to leave y'all on this last replay for the stream. I do hope that
2 mile final runway
every one of you
right.
get your hands on Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 when you're able to. Especially if you have the collector's edition. I hope that we get them tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves. Fly the shit out of it. Fly some good bush flights for me. Check out Jackson Hole and the Grand Teton Mountains. But enjoy it. I will be working for the next 6 straight days, so I may not be able to. So I will be living vicariously through you guys. With that said, happy Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 release day tomorrow to yourselves. And again, I want to try to stream a red-eye flight tonight. We'll see. If Crystal gets me in bed watching more Christmas movies and kind of having the whole Christmas vibes, it's going to be hard to get out of bed. But if I see y'all tonight, I'll see y'all then. If I don't see y'all tonight, I will see y'all in about a week. And enjoy Microsoft Flight Sim 24. I look forward to streaming that and hanging out with y'all when we're able to. So, as always guys, be good or be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side, and I will see y'all on the next one.
Remaining.